by linebacker Kaden Smith and running back Brady Hensley. Brady, first for you, you break that huge run and find the end zone. So walk us through that play. What did you see, and what were you feeling as you were running towards the end zone there?
Yes, sir. So Coach Richmond, he had a great design, him and Coach Raff, like our coach was saying earlier, and they had a great scheme this week. And the scheme on that one was to leave the end and get our tight end up, and they did a great job. The O-line did up front, give me an initial hole, and then I want to shout out to the receivers and tight ends because they went downfield and they got some good blocks for me to help spring that, and I was able to break a tackle or two and get down in there, so it was great. It's exactly how you draw it up.
Kaden, similar question for you. Talk us through your play, getting the pick six on the screen pass and find the end zone in front of the Roy Kidd Stadium.
Really is just, just making up for mistakes, really. I think it was the third play of the game. They came out, ran the same exact play, and they scored on it, So we knew we was going to get that play again, probably a couple more times. So really, I think it was third down. It's a third or second down, I was just thinking, I was like, here it comes. I seen the motion, same exact play. And I was just like, all right, here we go. And this, ball came right there. So,
Kaden, the play before the touchdown run, you also ran for, I think it was about 15 or 20 yards. Up to that point, the offense hadn't been doing everything you would have loved to have seen it doing. Do you feel like that kind of gave the team confidence and was a big step in a positive direction?
Yeah, the O-line, they started getting some push, and anytime you can get any push, they'll start creating lanes, and got a good crack from the outside guy there, gave me a little spring there, so I was able to get outside and get a few yards, and then we just kept it going from there.
Kaden, getting that interception, give the team the lead for the first time, especially on defense, did you guys kind of feel in control at that point?
most definitely. I would say it's a big momentum boost, but, our job as defense, every time you put the ball down out there, is just our job to stop you wherever it's at. So, I'd say our mindset never changed each possession, but, for sure gave us a lot of momentum going the rest of the way.
Kaden, talked about with Coach, defense, obviously that third play of the game, Nicholls scores, but you guys keep them out of the end zone, 3 turnovers on downs forced. Talk about that defensive mentality to bounce back from an early, punch in the mouth to then be perfect the rest of the way.
Like you said, it was third play of the game, so, it's still early. We still got a whole 4 quarters really to play. So, and our real mindset is, snap and clear. It's all about the next play. You can't really worry about the last one. So that's all it was for our defense.
Brady, for you, the offense just seems to get better as these games go on, especially in the second half. The O-line really starts to feel like they start getting some tread. You get that push that you talked about. What's going on in the locker room at halftime that's allowing you guys to execute at such a high level late in these games?
Oh yeah, definitely. We've grown a lot since the beginning of the year and getting some confidence. We had a few big runs, BBs, breaking tackles and stuff, and that we just carried that into the second half. Getting those guys some confidence, getting everybody confidence that we know the hole's going to be there. The O-line knows they're going to get good push and we're going to get downfield blocks. And then, as you saw later in the game, it opened up some passes for us. We hit the big dig in the end zone for the touchdown. So I think it all just works together, and we just got to keep it rolling here.
Both of you guys, now 9 straight wins for this program in front of this Richmond crowd. Is that something that you guys talk about? I know Coach preaches to you guys, undefeated at Roy Kidd Stadium. You guys are 2 games down for that. What are your thoughts, and how can you guys keep this thing going?
Really, I can just say, me and Brady, I say it's a big motivation. Since we both been here, we haven't lost a game here at home. I think it is for any football team. When you come in, another team come in here and try to take a win from you at home, it means a little something different to you. So just come out here and just really protect the kid, like we always say. When it's a home week, we got to protect the kid. So.
Yeah, but exactly. To build off what Kaden was saying, he said it right. And shout out our fans. They've been packing it out for us.
Definitely.
I was shocked by the crowd tonight. I saw it rolling in here they were tailgating about 2 or 3 o'clock. It was packed. So shout out the fans. They're making it a great environment for us. That gets everybody hyped up. And then we go out, we got to protect the kid, like Kaden was saying.
All right. Gentlemen, Matt, you have any more questions?
Brady, I'm sure you've gotten this question before, but having Richmond connections and then coming here and playing,
Yes, sir.
How exciting is that?
Oh, it's very exciting. I've said it a lot. My dad, he played here for Coach Kidd. And just to come following his footsteps, wearing the same number, playing the same position, it's a dream come true. And I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
All right, gentlemen,
Thank you all.
Thank you, guys.